guys, I decided I would record some Kerbal Space Program. I'm sure most of you have already seen this game. That's probably why you're here, or you're just a subscriber who thought it looked interesting. Um, Basically, it's just a game where, like it says, space program. You own a little space. You control a little like space program area on this planet. That's basically Earth. They call it Kerbin, and then from there you launch rockets and shuttles and stuff and try and get to other planets. So yeah, let's jump into it. Oh, and these guys are the little people who live on the planet. So yeah, Kerbals, Kerbal or whatever. So start new. There's no career mode yet because even though it's the full version, you know, they're doing constant updates to the game. Why is that? Oh, there we go. So here's the base. Basically this in the left is the spaceplane hangar. That's where you make shuttles that launch off this airstrip. This is the vehicle assembly building, which is where you make rockets that launch off of the launch pad right over here. And this is the tracking station where you can track the satellites that you launch either from vehicle or spaceplane hangar. But the rockets are mainly where you launch the satellites. Rockets are basically everything. The spaceplane hangar right now is more just like for fun. But since I kind of suck at making space planes, and I do want to learn more about those because I've made the rockets since like the old demo, I am going to start by making a plane. So for those of you who haven't seen this before, these are basically your command modules. They're like the little pods that you control the ship from. These three are cockpits for planes, and the rest are for rockets. Like these three are basically for satellites. This one, well, yeah, this one's also for satellites. These three are for rockets, and then these three are for planes. So I'll start off with a basic plane. We'll just make a little jet style thing. So I chose the MK1 cockpit. And since it needs to have a body, I'm going to use the MK2 to size 1 adapter, which basically, if you use the MK2 cockpit, it makes it like the size that is. Then I'm going to use a fuselage, basic body for it. Yeah, that looks nice. And let's see, I'll take that off for now. So to start off, obviously it needs wings. This just pod thing's not going to fly. About wings. These things down here, center of mass, center of lift, and center of thrust, are very important. Like the center of mass, you want it to be in the center of it, so it's not like too heavy in the back, and then the ship starts falling onto its back. Or if it's too heavy in the front, when you try and take off, it'll just nosedive. Center and lift is important, but you can't see it. You see this blue dot down here? It keeps changing to purple. That's because there is no wings yet, so there's no center of lift. And center of thrust is like where the engines are, but there's no engines yet. So I'll leave these turned on so you can see as I put pieces on how it changes. So for aerodynamics, I'm going to start off by putting some structural wings just to keep it flat. Oh, and this down here, these things are symmetry and angle snaps. Angle snaps basically lets it snap to position. And symmetry, turn it off. You can turn that on, and then it'll, on the exact other side, it'll double up. So then I can just do this, put those there, and then it'll appear on both sides. So for these, I'm going to put it right, okay, that's triangle snaps. Put it right about there. Yeah. So then the next piece I want to put, I'm going to try and make this like a glider, so it's gonna stay up, but not need very much power at all. So let's use some of these giant like sweeping wings. Turn off angle snap. There we go. Yeah. You see those? And then let's just get a giant thing like the delta wing. Snap that on there. That right there. So far so good. So next piece we're gonna put on here. Let's see, we need some tail wings. It's a structural canard. Let's see. This one is a tail fin. I can put one on each side. Actually, let me use this, the Delta Deluxe winglet, because this one is, let's see, tail fin 3, lift rating 7. If you see on the tail fin down in the bottom right, it says the lift rating. This one is much stronger, so it'll be easier to control this thing with. So put 2 of those like that, and give it a little stylish tail fin on it. And then these wings right now can't lift. They can just go straight, so I'm going to take these to standard control surface. And they're pretty self-explanatory based on what they look like. You can see they have the little hinges on them. they, they, they snap on at the weirdest angles. Here, let me try this angle snap. There we go. See? Pretty obvious how they work. Now, let's see, maybe I should put some there. Yeah, I guess, yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe I should make the body longer for this. Let me see how it looks. No, it's better shorter. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna put those on there, take this off. There we go. Okay, so right now this will just, like, once it's in there, won't need very much power because it kind of will just glide from what I know. But I do kind of suck at this game. So if this thing we get this out to the runway and it just smashes into the ground, yeah, that's very likely. So next piece, let's see, center of gravity, center of weight, center of thrust. Oh, we do not have any engines. Okay, let's see, engines, oh, propulsion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some basic jet engines, get those out, and where's the other piece? Oh, that might be in structure. So you come here. Oh, right, these. Okay, these, the modular grid girder segment, they would be pointless on here, except for some reason, whenever I make a space plane, I have to attach two of these things, like right here, because without it, it just flies really weird. So I'm just going to go with my luck and put those back on there. Okay, so let's see. I'll just start from the right and go across. Science, these things are for satellites, so I don't need them. Utility, most of these are for satellites, but I do need a parachute just in case, because I do crash often, so I will put a parachute. Let's see where to put them. Put them there. Actually, it affects my center of gravity. Let's see. Put these right about here so it doesn't affect the center of gravity very much. Don't think we need anything else from here. No, we could put a ladder, but I'm not picking up any Kerbals or whatever. I'll just show you what that is. Right there, just a little ladder. You push a button, and then the ladder comes out of that little pod at the top. You can see that. And basically, if you have a Kerbal stranded on a planet or out on the runway or something because your plane crashed, you can go pick them up using these two mobility enhancers. They're just ladders, and you climb up them. So let's see, what else? These are dock clamps for satellites. Don't need any of those. Here it is, the radial engine body. Okay, these are engine bodies that help with aerodynamics, and then this is a ram air intake. This is an air intake for the body, which basically it's like a little thing. The air goes through there, and then out the engine. Basically, it makes a little engine piece. But to attach them, I could either just snap these on here, just like that. Just like this. But instead of doing an engine like that, I'm going to go for a more simple design. And I'm going to use this thing right here called the radial air intake. And this is just like, kind of like a hood scoop on a car. So I'm going to turn these off so I can see where I'm putting it. And I'm going to turn it to symmetry and put two of these like that. There we go. And then snap this thing onto the back of the jet, and this should fly. What else am I missing? Oh, tires. Yeah, I don't want to get on the runway and just start dragging along the ground. So go to structure. No, wait. Down? Oh, utility. Right. Okay. And then they have the small gear bay. This is just a landing gear for planes. So snap two of these on here. Yeah, there we go. And I'll put one up front. And turn that around? Nah, just leave it like that. Now let's see what my center of gravity is. Still pretty much good. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use a parachute. If I crash, I crash. And this should be good, so I'm gonna come up here, vessel name, I'm gonna name it just plane. And that's pull. Yeah, plane. And if it does work, then I'll move on to making something like a jet. So save, and then launch. Let's see how this works. There we go. Okay. So, while this loads, there we go. Okay. It looks like we got Jebediah for our driver. EVA and IVA just puts you in, his point of view. You push C, go back out here. And EVA ejects him, but I am not going to eject him. That would just be stupid. So, let's see. I'm going to turn up my thrust all the way. And let's just see where this goes. Come on, take off. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's see. It's speeding up. Oh, don't want it to overheat. Let's see how well this thing flies. It does barrel rolls pretty easily. Flies around with almost perfect control. And balance it out really easy. Turn down the engine because I don't really need that much engine power just to fly and glide around. So let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna try and go down and just land in the field somewhere. So let's go back down. I put out my landing gear. Yep. So yeah, glider. That was actually pretty easy. I've only ever made one successful of these things, so pretty good for a first shot. Now, the one thing is, wait, does anyone else see that red square? Not red square, black square out there. Right there, like, see where my mouse is? What is that? Okay, I have to go in on that one. That is stranded Kerbal. I don't think I got one stranded. Oh shit, I need to land. Don't, there we go. No, it's like slightly nosediving. Shit. Well, that, shit. Okay, I'm just gonna restart the flight and drive over there. Just drive straight over there, I mean, who's gonna care? Well, if I can get straight over there. You see it, right? It's actually pretty good view from the launch pad. What is that? I seriously need to slow down. What is the brakes? B is the brakes. Oh, that actually works. I have been trying to figure out how to stop these things for very long now. Okay, so once I'm pointed to it, I could just slow down. Come on, just gotta get up on it. I do not want to crash into it, whatever it is. And try and roll a little bit to get towards it. What is that? Okay, brakes. Shit. Slow down. Come on, brakes. Yeah, okay. That actually works. So let's get this guy out. Get up. Shit. Okay. Now, let go. No, he just got back in. What a butt. Okay, now space to let go. I can't get off of this. Oh, there we go. Come on, roll off. There we go. Come on. Turn on your little jetpack. You should be able to get out of here. What? Is your foot stuck on the metal thing? You're serious? Come on. You butt face. There we go. Come on, Jebediah. Okay, let's see. R. I am out of jetpack. No, okay. No, I'm not. That is really pointless. Okay, can I run? That's not working. Thought I could run with this dude. Stop using your jetpack, you duck. How do I get him to... There you go. Okay. Let's run over there. Can't believe I'm actually doing this that easy. Oh, I did lose a wing. Didn't even realize I had lost a wing. Whatever. No, I could probably still get back in. If I can't, I mean, who cares? It's the end of the episode anyways. We get to see an Easter egg. Okay, now it's just looking like a black obelisk. What is this? Like Space Odyssey 2012 or some shit? There is something on there. See that speck? What is that? What is this? Oh, don't tell me. Well, that could just be on one side. I think it says Squad. Like the name of the company that makes the game. If it is, then that's just a cheap shot. I mean, they could at least put a real... Okay, well, actually, it is kind of a real Easter egg. Now, as I get closer, I realize this thing is way bigger than I thought it was. At least compared to a Kerbal. Kerbal. God, why do I keep calling him Kerbal? Yeah, it's just some black box that says Squad. Can barely see it, though. What the hell is this? Can I do anything? No, it's... That's weird. Okay, let me try and turn on my jetpack. Maybe I can get up higher. Or this thing, I have no idea how to use it. I could just fall over. Okay, well, I guess this will where I'll end it. This will just be the space plane episode. I'm the Squad Obelisk. Say goodbye to Jebediah. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you're a classic player who's played since the beta, I applaud you, because I loved the old betas. They were just as good as the full thing. So yeah, see you guys next time. Like, favorite, and subscribe for more.